Amara did not return to the village that night. She walked deeper into the forest until the noise of Aroko faded and only the sound of insects and her own breathing remained. The moon followed her like a silent witness. At last, exhaustion forced her to stop beside a narrow stream. She washed her face, stared at her reflection, and barely recognized the woman looking back. "Why does love destroy everyone who comes near me?" she asked the water. A dry laugh answered from behind her. "You asked the right question, child." Amara spun around. An old woman stood there, leaning on a crooked staff. Her back was bent. Her hair white like ash, but her eyes were sharp and restless, glowing faintly in the moonlight. "Who are you?" Amara whispered, fear tightening her throat. "Someone you have met before," the woman said calmly, though you were too young to remember. Amara shook her head. "I would remember you." The old woman smiled. "No, you would remember what you felt." Something stirred in Amara's chest. "Why are you here?" "To see if your heart has finally grown tired enough," the woman replied. "You carry a gift, but you do not know how to protect yourself from it." Amara's knees weakened. "You know about it." "I know everything that walks the line between blessing and curse," the woman said. From beneath her wrapper, she brought out a folded piece of cloth. Simple, dark, unassuming. "What is that?" Amara asked. "A waistcloth," the woman said. "Wear it at moonrise, and you will become what the world respects." Amara frowned. "Beauty? Power," the woman corrected. "The kind that makes mouths close and knees bend." "And the cost?" Amara asked quickly. The woman's smile faded. "Once you wear it, do not remove it until your truth returns to you. Break that rule and you will lose more than love." Amara thought of empty nights, of men who rose and fled, of whispers and firelights. "If I refuse," she asked, "then you will continue as you are," the woman said simply, "alone until your heart hardens completely." Amara reached for the cloth. At moonrise, she tied it around her waist. Pain rushed through her like fire. She screamed, clutching the heart as it surged through her body. Then silence. When Amara opened her eyes, dawn was breaking. She stood slowly, heart racing. Her body felt different, stronger, balanced. She walked to the stream and froze. The woman staring back at her was radiant. Her skin glowed softly. Her face held a beauty that commanded attention without begging for it. Amara staggered backward. "This isn't me." But when she spoke, even her voice carried weight. She returned to Aroko at sunrise. The village stopped breathing. Women gasped. Men dropped what they were holding. A hush fell like sudden death. "Is that Amara?" someone whispered. Men began to come that very day. Gifts arrived: goats, clothes, coins. Eyes that once slid past her now clung desperately. Amara smiled politely. Inside, she felt nothing. Among them was Chief Lakan. He had never spoken to her before. Now he stood proudly in her compound. "You will marry me," he said, not asking. Amara met his gaze. "Why?" "Because you deserve a man of power," he replied. She almost laughed. She accepted. The marriage was grand. Drums, dancers, praise singers. But peace lasted only weeks. Chief Lakan's cattle began to die. His hand slipped away. His traders abandoned him. His wealth crumbled like dry earth. One night, he grabbed Amara's arm. "What have you done to me?" She pulled away. "I wanted no one. You chose me." By the third month, Chief Lakan was begging in the marketplace. Then he disappeared. Fear swallowed Aroko whole. But men still came. Greed is stubborn. Then one evening, as Amara sat alone, a familiar voice said softly, "You are still beautiful, but this beauty is not yours." Her heart stopped. "Tunde," she whispered. He stepped forward, thinner, scared, alive. Amara ran into his arms, sobbing. "I thought you were dead," she cried. "I was taken," he said quietly, "by a man who wanted your gift, Bayo. I stayed away to protect you," Tunde continued. "But I see now, you have been fighting alone." Amara pulled back, terror flooding her joy. "You cannot stay. Everyone who marries me." "I do not love you for good," Tunde said firmly, "and I never will." That night, Amara knew what she had to do. If you are still watching, comment below. Do you think Amara should choose love or power? Because the final choice will change everything. Watch out for the concluding part.